Dahil sa maraming tao ang naka-appreciate sa previous video ko patungkol sa naging sahod ko when I was a service crew sa Wendy's, I thought I'd make another one for you, and that is when I was a cashier slash merchandiser. Please note, if you're only here just to know that information, yung exact wage, then here's a timestamp kasi nakatanggap po ako ng comment and sobrang naiinis si kuya bakit daw hindi ko nalang sinabi kaagad, and that is because not a lot of people like only wanted to know that information. May iba na gustong malaman yung story behind that. So to accommodate everyone's needs or wants, I'm gonna start doing a timestamp. Either naka-flash siya dito or I'm gonna link it down below. But before we get started, please subscribe if you haven't already and click the notification bell para ma-update kayo sa mga bago kong upload. Before ako nag-quit ng Wendy's, I made sure na may nakaabang ng trabaho sa akin para hindi ako matenga and para tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung income ko noon. And how I did it was, during my last 2 weeks sa Wendy's, I started applying for jobs. Na dito kasi may tinatawag na 2 weeks notice. And that's when you hand in a letter to your employer letting them know na 2 weeks ka na lang sa trabaho mo na yon. So yun yung ginawa ko, and after ko masend yung 2 weeks notice ko, nag-apply agad ako ng mga trabaho, and awa naman ng Diyos, natanggap ako, and yun ay sa isang grocery store dito sa Canada na kung tawagin ay Safeway. But, unfortunately, nag-quit ako after 3 days, at yun ay dahil sa kanilang training na hindi ko maintindihan. Hindi ko talaga gusto yung pagtitrain nila at that time, kaya nag-quit ako. After I quit Safeway, wala na ako nagtrabaho kasi hindi ko naman alam na hindi ko pala magugustuhan doon. Buti na lang yung grocery store na kung saan nagtatrabaho yung ate ko, which is a sister company din ng Safeway na Sobeys, naghahanap sila ng cashier. I was called in for an interview, dala ko yung resume ko, tapos kasama ko yung ate ko. Pagdating ko doon, during the interview, sinabi sa akin ng may-ari na may na-hire na pala sila na cashier. But, may in-offer sila sa akin na ibang trabaho dahil nga sa experience ko sa Wendy's, and at that time, may food handling certificate din ako, in-offer nila sa akin yung position sa meat section nila. Pero, dahil nga sa gusto kong maging cashier at that time, hindi ko tinanggap yung offer na yun. So, after that interview, nagpunta kami ng ate ko sa isang mall dito. Nung nasa mall kami, yung ate ko may napansin na papel na nakapaskil sa glass window ng Shoppers Drug Mart, and it says urgent hiring cashier. Sobrang naaalala ko yun. Sabi ng ate ko na, oh, diyan ka na lang mag-apply kasi gusto mo palang maging cashier. Yun nga lang, medyo natakot ako dahil wala akong makitang Pilipino dun. Kasi iba pa rin yung may mga katabaho ka na kapwa mo ba, kababayan mo. Kasi at least hindi ka ma-OP, diba? Ako sabi ko sa kanya, ha, sure ka na dyan ako mag-apply? Walang Pilipino. And sabi lang sa akin ng ate ko, kesa naman wala kang trabaho. Ayun, humingi ako ng application form and pinilapan ko na. Tapos, binigay ko kaagad with my resume. Pagkatapos nun, later that day, nakatanggap ako ng tawag sa Shoppers Drug Mart, yung manager nila, and I was invited for an interview. Ayun, dumating yung araw ng interview, and sobrang kabado ko nun dahil mapapa-English ako. Nung sa Wendy's kasi, hindi ako nag-i-English dahil Filipino yung nag-interview sa akin, and parang di niya din daw feel mag-English, so tinagalog niya na lang ako. Ayun, kinabahan ako. Tapos pagdating ko dun, sabi ng manager na, oh, kamusta? Sabi ko, medyo nervous ako, ganito, ganyan. Sabi niya, oh no, don't be, kasi I'm just gonna ask, ano lang naman, personal questions about your previous job, just to see if you fit daw sa cashier. Sabi ko, okay, whatever. Sayan, chika. Hanggang sa dumating na kami sa point ng sahuran, or yung wage ko per hour. Now, sa application form kasi, nakalagay doon, may box dun na parang magkano yung gusto mo, wage per hour. And yung nilagay ko doon was $11 kasi yun yung last na per hour ko sa Wendy's. Now, yung wage na ilalagay mo doon, not necessarily susundin yun ng hire kasi nakadepende yun sa position mo, and also if you can sell yourself effectively. Anyway, sinabi niya, so I see that na nilagay mo dito was $11. Sabi niya, if ikaw yung kukunin namin, what do I think ba daw if $10.75 per hour, and then we'll go from there. So kumbaga, titingnan nila yung performance ko during the probation period. So, hindi na rin ako humindi kasi aside from the wage, maganda din kasi yung included na benefits. Kaya sabi ko sa kanya, okay, like, that's not a problem. Ganun. Kasi at that time, habang naghahanap ako ng trabaho, importante sa akin talaga yung may benefits. So, ayun, hindi na ako humindi. After a day or 2 days siguro, nakatanggap ako ng tawag sa kanila. Yun ay from the manager and sabi niya, hey, gusto nilang i-offer yung position sa akin. Tatanggapin ko raw ba? And kung kailan ako makakapag-start. So, ayun, tinanggap ko kagad yung trabaho and nag-start na ako the next week. Ayun na nga, yung naging sahod ko as a cashier, as a starting wage ko pala, was $10.75 per hour. At dahil sa may mga tao na gustong-gustong i-convert yun sa Philippine peso, ay gagawin ko yan para sa inyo. Gagamitin lang natin yung ngayon na palitan dahil that was over 10 years ago. Hindi ko alam kung magkano yung naging palitan dati. Siguro similar lang kasi hindi naman talaga mataas yung palitan ng between Canadian and Philippine peso. Paalala lang po, this is for reference only and like I said in the video, we're gonna use the current conversion. So for every 1 Canadian dollar, that is 41.19 pesos. At that time, I was making 10.75 times 41.19. So I was making approximately 442.79 pesos per hour. And nung mga panahon na din yun, I was given 40 hours per week na work time. So multiply it by 442.79. So kung every week yung sweldo namin, I would be making 17,711.70. But because yung sahuran namin dati was every 2 weeks, instead of 40, naging 80 siya. Multiply it by 442.79. Then, kada sahod ko, I was making approximately 35,423.40. Now, because in a month, there's 4 weeks, and every 2 weeks yung sahod namin, so may dalawang payroll. Multiply it by 35,423.40. Then, kada buwan po nun, I was making approximately again 70,846.80. So, itong amount na to, wala pa po yung tax deductions and kung ano pang kailangan i-deduct. Or once nabawasan na po yan, then of course, mas mababa pa sa 70,846.80 yung kinikita ko noon kada buwan. Ngayon, after 3 months, dito medyo magulo yung 3 months, after 3 months or after ng probation ko dahil nakita nila yung performance ko at nakita din yun ng may-ari ng branch na yun ng Shoppers Drug Mart. Kasi yung Shoppers Drug Mart, isa siyang retail pharmacy chain. So, parang may part siya na pwede kang, pag pumasok ka sa store nila, pwede kang mag-grocery, tapos pwede ka rin bumili ng, parang ano ba? Parang Watson, parang, yeah, more like Watsons, ganon. Yung pharmacist kasi doon, usually yung pharmacist ay siya yung nagmamay-ari ng branch na yon. And alam niya na may background ako ng nursing. Kaya after 3 months ko doon, in-offer niya sa akin yung pharmacy assistant job. Pero hindi ko tinanggap dahil gusto ko ngang malayo na sa medical field kasi hindi ko naman talaga bet yung nursing. Pinag-aralan ko lang yung nursing sa Philippines kasi yun yung gusto ng tatay ko. Hindi ko tinanggap. And sobrang saya ng manager ko noon kasi may in-offer din siya sa akin na position and that was the supervisor. Which hindi ko rin tinanggap kasi at that time ayokong maging responsible sa store. Hindi ko gusto yung day off ko, tas may hindi pumasok. Kasi minsan ganun yung cases kapag may isang staff na hindi makakapasok. Kung sino mo yung day off na supervisor, ikaw yung tatawagan. Syempre, dahil sa supervisor ka, you're expected na you have to be there. So, ayoko nang ganun. So, hindi ko tinanggap. So, yung in-offer niya na lang sa akin was yung pagiging merchandiser. Kaya, ayun, tinanggap ko yung position na yun. Of course, dahil sa bago yung trabaho ko, tinaasan din nila yung sweldo ko. So, from $10.75 per hour at that time, ginawa na nilang 11.25 per hour as a merchandiser. I was a merchandiser for 1.5 years kasi eventually yung pharmacy assistant job na in-offer sa akin ng pharmacist doon, kinuha ko rin. Ginlab ko na din yung opportunity na yun. Naging 11.25 siya and then pagkadating ng 2015, naging 11.59 siya per hour. And that's it. Yun yung mga naging sahod ko when I was a cashier/merchandiser. Now, I know may iba sa inyo na sasabihin na parang, hindi naman pala ganun kalaki. And I think it depends on your situation. Ako at that time kasi I was still single and nakatira ako sa bahay ng parents ko. Yung style namin dati was hatian talaga kami sa bayarin. And yung bayarin ko lang aside sa bayarin ko sa bahay was phone plan ko and then yung bus card. Yun lang. Kaya yung sweldo ko dati was more than enough for me. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. Again, if you want me to talk about a specific topic, just let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!